Hi everyone, it is currently 12:23 a.m. and you know me, I'm a late night worker. When I get a chance, I vlog. So, let me adjust the screen a little bit so you can see me a bit better. Okay, so I've been helping out with shoots and doing things in the studio, and I'm currently sitting in my living room, and behind my head you probably can see a big camera bag. Um, Needless to say, is the one I take on shoots where I have to be producing and stuff like that and helping out and figuring everything where I need to be. I'm not exactly the best at it, but I try, right? It's something new to me and I like doing it. And we'll see how it goes that way. I just want to talk about something while I listen to Taylor Swift before bed. I recently submitted a photograph for an assignment, and the client told me to basically just do a multiple exposure of different kinds of light with a strobe and, different ways. But he didn't like how it ended out. And he knew when he got me involved, it was going to be kind of like a fantasy world. Fine, I reshot it. I did what I was supposed to. I submitted it to my college. And they say the one that he liked, that I got paid for, the college professor hated. I just have a question to many photographers and artists out there. How many times were you told that part of your art was wrong? That it's just not going to fit. It just doesn't look right. Like, there's overclown this or there's too much of that. I thought I was supposed to be about self-expression and trying new things. And, once we learn how to master it, we should be able to break the rules. Now, being a photographer, I've done all kinds of research into different things. And I'm going, wow, it seems that there's a lot of photographers that don't like us rule breakers as much as I thought they would. I guess being pioneers of the industry, because we're forever trying new things and, breaking rules, it necessarily becomes a question of, are people too afraid to move forward, or are they just frightened that we're going to be another form of competition for them, or are they uncomfortable with the fact that something is changing from what they were originally taught? It bugs me, because when you give a child a crayon and a piece of paper from a young age, no matter how much they scribble on that piece of paper, multiple colors and everything, you tell them the art is beautiful. Simple as that. Every person has their own interpretation of everything else. So how are you, as a person, supposed to be the one telling me that my interpretation is wrong just because a group of people don't like it? I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep wanting to move forward. See, I follow a lot of fantasy artists. I am a big Brian Froud fan. I love Boris Vallejo. I love Julie Bell. I love Louis Royo. I also like Anne Stokes. I love going into different themes and genres. But my one favorite female photographer that's in this genre that kind of got put down is Brooke Shaden. And I'm looking at him going, you cannot compare me to Brooke Shaden. You cannot compare me to Lindsay Adler, who's a fashion photographer. There's different kinds of photographers in this industry. And I think instead of being overcritical of how the work is done, or what you do or do not like, we should just be supporting each other and loving each other. That's just a thought process. Now Now that this video is going on to 5 minutes, I'm going to try and keep with my normal 7. Okay? 7 minutes, there it is. So that being, I think that in this industry, having imagination is key. And I think that it can also be a beneficial thing to bring forth. I understand that I have to work a second job in order to fund this photography business. And I understand that it's taking up a lot of my time. But I'm also looking at going, if we cannot be pioneers in our own right and try and figure out where we fit in, then what can we bring to the table for our clients? If you cannot give a concept or have an imagination to acknowledge that you are an artist and you're just doing what's done within the basic cereal box and trying to hope for the prize at the end, then what's the point of doing it? You're supposed to be able to show part of your soul, part of your heart within what you produce. And you're supposed to be proud of what you produce. I don't know. Maybe that's just my thoughts. Anyhow, boys and girls, the video is getting to the point of I have to say goodbye. So hit me back on Twitter, hit me back on my blog over WordPress, and leave me a message. I love getting your replies. It makes me feel good to know that I'm probably doing the right thing within my workforce, and in my field of choice. Okay? Have a great night. Bye.